Hey peeps, we are back after a little unexpected hiatus due to some illness and then head injuries. But we are back. I'm so excited to do an unboxing this week with you guys. I missed you guys last week. I was only able to upload one video, but this week we are back to normal. And interestingly enough, we unboxed the Tarot of the Enchantress by Kara Small last week. This week we are unboxing Persephone is the Queen of the Underworld, that tarot deck by Kara Small. And I did also get an additional scented candle from her. And so we are going to unbox these together. So this is the packaging that it came in. And as always, very conscientiously packaged. And I am going to do a little bit of a compare and contrast here, so that if you already have the Tarot of Persephone's Garden, you can see the difference if you want to invest or not. So candle cane wax, very safely here. Nice little sticker there, and I wanted something to go on my altar in my new home when we move in September that was autumnal and kind of moody and witchy, because it's that time of year. I'm recording, I think, on the 15th of August, and this is always that time of year when I say, no, I don't care what weather it is, it's autumn to me, and I want to be witchy and do all my wonderful Mabon and sew-in things and have all of my wonderful Halloween and witchy things around me. So I wanted to get something that that was, candle-wise, was kind of moody and evocative of that energy. And I really love Kara Small's Chthonic Forest candles. So, and I like the jar they come in, because they do travel very well. If you're like me, kind of moving in and out of places for a bit, they do travel really well, and everything is nicely contained. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my God. Oh, that smells so good. It kind of has a, oh, this is the perfect in-between liminal space between summer and fall. Oh, I knew it. She knocked it out of the park. This is amazing. This is the Melano, apologize if I'm saying that wrong, candle. And oh my goodness, it's like a field, a summer field. I grew up in the woods, so it reminds me of a summer field at the end of summer when all of the wildflowers have kind of like dried in the ground. And so everything has this kind of faded, kind of like dry but musky scent to it. Oh, that's exactly what it smells like. Oh, I can't wait to burn this. I'm so excited. Where I'm staying with my friends, I can't burn scented candles. So as soon as I can light this baby, we will be lighting this baby off. This is a beautiful candle. I really love her candles, especially for altar work, ritual work, crafting, any kind of spell crafting, and even just to like evoke the essence of a deity, or to have a candle that you've purchased and lit in honor of a specific deity. This Chthonic Forest creates some really beautiful ones, and this is maybe my favorite yet. And look how beautiful. Yeah. All right, I'm very, very, very happy with that. I will put the link to the products that I got in this order down below. I did purchase these with my own funds. Okay, so these are the previous two decks that I have in Kara's collection, in her offerings that were available at the point in time that I discovered her work. And I want to, so this is not the original, I believe there was a previous first edition I don't have, but this is my original copy of Tarot of Persephone's Garden. And we are going to take a look together at this one. And so then, of course, you get this lovely business card. She is an indie deck creator. Oh, okay, I have a little print of the devil there, which, of course, Lilith, that makes me very happy. Comes in beautiful red paper packaging here. Do you guys save all your tissue paper? I save the tissue paper from my purchases like this when I really love the colors. So that's going to go in that pile. Okay, so here is the difference. This is the original, and this is the Chthonia edition. Okay, so The reason why I was really drawn to purchase this one is I've been feeling very connected to and called to work with Persephone in her dark phase, in her Queen of the Underworld phase. And I wanted a deck that was indicative of that. I like that the card backings with this one are a little bit darker. I am a collector. I think you guys all know that. I'm well known within the community for that. So, you know, was this an essential purchase because I already had the Tarot of Persephone's Garden? Probably not. Did it feel very resonant with what I'm exploring in my personal deity work right now? Yes. And so I really did want that for this reason. So on the back of the original, it says, "From Hades' realm, your light is born." And it has that. Now, in the back of the Chthonia edition, it says, "Here, blessed goddess, send a rich increase of various fruits from earth with lovely peace. Send health with gentle hand, and crown my life with blessed abundance, free from noisy strife. Last in extreme old age, the prey of death, dismiss me willing to the realms beneath, to thy fair palace and the blissful plains, where happy spirits dwell and Pluton reigns." This is an Orphic hymn 29 to Persephone. So, really beautiful. I believe that I did purchase linen cardstock again. Yes. So, this is the backing to the Chthonic edition. Or, excuse me, Chthonia edition. This is the backing to the original. Okay, I'm just like doing a little compare and contrast here. I'll probably do a full compare and contrast down the road, but I have, that's, my Tarot of Persephone's Garden is a working deck in heavy rotation right now, so I don't have the energy right now to reset that deck so I can compare and contrast each card, but I will try to do that as we move more into fall. So Tarot of Persephone's Garden, Chthonia edition. With seeds of pomegranate bold and red, in autumn you return to the land of dread. O Persephone, Chthonia, goddess of life and death, darkness falls by winter's breath, created by Small. Oh yeah, it feels different. It's got a different feel to it. So here we have the maiden. The sorceress. The high priestess. Oh my god, these are so... yes, this is such a beautiful... The empress. The emperor. I believe there are cardstock choices. I've been going with the linen because I'm a convert over to... the Hierophant becomes the oracle. Over to linen cardstock, which some of my OG followers have a little giggle about because I used to hate it with a passion. The lovers. I'm really in love with the chariot choice as well. Look at how beautiful it is. That one I do want to compare. Let's see, did she give us a different... Yeah, so as you can see, Emperor and Empress, totally different in the Tarot of Persephone's Garden. Oh, I just love pre-Raphaelite artwork so much. You really have to love this artwork to enjoy these decks, but my goodness, if you do, they will become decks that you use all the time. Of course, the chariot's not going to show up, and I'm not going to turn this off and edit because I just can't. So High Priestess was the same, but I understand why. Lovers is different. So it's not like a repeat deck at all, in my opinion. Come on, Chariot. Did I miss you? I must have missed you. Okay, so it's definitely not the same because that image is not repeated. I'm going to try for another minute or two, but here we go. Nope, it is not the same. The Chariot is different in Tarot of Persephone's Garden. So I really like that. I don't know why, but I really like this. This is my favorite depiction there. I mean, I love this one too, but that one's my favorite. Okay. Strength card. I like it. These are just beautiful. It's like an autumnal palette, very much. So again, it's great for altar space. I can't even tell you guys, waiting to get into my new home. I cannot wait to make my full-size altar again. I have so many, like I sit and meditate and dream about that in the evening because I love crafting altars so much. And it's been fun doing travel altars and mini size altars and creating that sacred space anyhow, even when it's not how I typically would. But I cannot wait to put my full working altar back together, and it's my favorite time of year. So to really just bring in that beautiful autumnal liminal death energy into the altar work is going to be so, oh, I can't wait. And this deck is going to be out on the altar for sure. This is the same, and I do like that. I love the Hanged Man. I love her choice for the Hanged Man here. There's Death, and we have Temperance. The Devil is the same. The Tower. I suppose that's Eve, not Lilith, but I think I'm not even going to try to say what the original title of the artwork is, because I'm going to get it wrong and someone's going to leave me a little nasty message. So I'll let you guys look that up yourselves. But oh, good choice for the Sun. It's interesting because in my personal work with my own inner temple, I've been doing a lot of underworld cave meditation and journey with my guides, and this deck is like, it really does give that feel of like coming up out of a cave or going into the cave. Yeah, I mean, this is the same, but I love this Ace of Wands so much. It does not get better than that. There's the 2. I usually have this image framed in my bedroom or in my working space. So that is a Waterhouse. I'm a John William Waterhouse junkie. So not every card is different, but the feel is different. Now, obviously, I haven't read with this one as much as I haven't read this one at all. We're going to pull our first card together. But the Tarot of Persephone's Garden, I have read with a great deal, and I really love her. I'm already even more drawn to the artwork in this deck. Oh, look at the 8 of Wands. Oh, I freaking love that imagery. That is so pretty. Let's look at that one again. Oh, yeah. 9 of Wands. 10. And then again, we have Maiden for Pages, Priestess for Knight, Queen for the Queen. Oh, I love this image. It makes my heart so happy. And the King remains the King. I'm actually glad she left her aces the same so far, because I love these aces. I like to work with them for visualization and spellcrafting as well, because they're just so, I don't know, they're evocative of the element for me. That's perfect 3 of Cups there. So, I love that image so much. So I really like to use them for that. And I again, they will be out on my altar. Is anyone else as excited as I am for Mabon? Oh my God, I can't wait. So freaking excited. And again, another beautiful choice for the 8 of Cups there. Then we have the 9. Let me just see. So I think more of the minors are tending to be repeats. If you are wondering about that as you're deciding if you want to invest in this deck or not. Oh, I love this Priestess. Queen. That's a great choice for the King. This freaking Ace of Swords, man. Oh, I don't even like the suit of swords. I should do a video on that in the channel. The suits that I hate the most. I don't even like the Suit of Swords, and I freaking love this Ace of Swords. The only one, I would say Tarot of Vampires aces, and the aces in this deck, and I think it's the Mystical manga. I actually love the aces in the Mystical manga. And the Ludileska Tarot aces are really, really fascinating too. Two of Swords there. Here's our 3. It's not my most favorite depiction. Like, I understand what it's depicting. I really love the traditional tarot imagery for 3 of Swords, but you know, you're not going to find that in pre-Raphaelite artwork. So, great choice for 4 of Swords. Oh, look at this 5. And we have the 6. Love that 7. The 8. The 9. Ophelia is the 10. I can say that because it is. I know I got Lady of Shalott wrong. I'll never forget this for the rest of my life. The Maiden. Love that one. Oh, Priestess of Swords. Great choice. The Queen. Pretty sure that's the same. And the King. And then, of course, with the pomegranate seeds, the beautiful Ace. I love that 3. Oh my goodness, I will tell you, that 3 reminds me of like, just with everything that happened with Vincent this past weekend. It just reminds me of that feeling of like just treasuring the relationship you have with your child and their beautiful personality. And yeah, oh, I love that 6 of coins. Such a great choice there. Good choice for the 7 too. 8, 9, and then here we have the 10. Here is our Maiden. I love that one. That's awesome. The skulls. Our Priestess. Our Queen. And our King. So that is the deck, and as a whole. There's definitely a lot of differences with the majors, for sure. I do think we've got some repeating in the minors, but we will do a full-on compare and contrast on a day when I'm able to have enough energy to physically reset the original Tarot of Persephone's Garden deck that is my copy. And we'll do a full-on compare and contrast. And at that point, I will have worked with this edition a little bit more. And so I'll be able to speak to the differences and, you know, which one might be a more worthy investment for you, depending on where you land with it. The card size is the same as all 3 of the decks I have by Kara Small. Traditional Rider-Waite Smith size. So comfortable in the hands, not too large. Okay, that's the card for all of us. Let's draw a card together. Get a message from Persephone in her face as the Queen of the Underworld. That's so funny. I was like, I literally thought to myself, I want to pull this out for Mabon. Priestess of Coins here. The Knight of Pentacles coming from our deck is our first draw from the Chthonia edition of Tarot of Persephone's Garden here. Oh, this card is so beautiful. And with that sickle, there's a sense, I think, really carrying over from Lunasa as well, of harvesting what we're ready to reap, with the awareness of how grateful we are for the abundance we have in our life, but also the clarity around what must be culled from the herd, if you will. So a lot comes up for me around this, and this may resonate for you as our first pull together with this deck. You may be looking at and reflecting upon what it is you want to continue to see blossom and bloom within your life as abundance, and what is ready to be released so that you can have more energy to create and craft with the good that is also present in your life, with the thriving, with the abundance. And I think as well at this time of year, at least here in New England, we really do feel the end of summer. And there's that beauty of savoring still the longer nights and the warmth during the days, but understanding that we're moving into a time where it's going to become cooler, and appreciating the magic of autumn, but also knowing that there is an energy of death and release that comes with that. So you might be finding yourself particularly dedicated to continuing to grow and craft your abundance, but also getting clearer about what is really just a waste of your time. And if that's the case, the Priestess of Coins is supporting you in that journey. And in her nakedness, she's also very aware of the reverence she has for the goddess, and that reverence also can be directed to her physical form, because this is an expression of the goddess. Yeah, it's such a beautiful card. It's a very meditative card, as the Knight of Pentacles is and should be. So if you've been wondering about purchasing this one, here is a first look. I am very excited to clear her and start working with her. Very, very excited. As I said, I've really been feeling connected to Persephone in her dark face. And so I feel like this is going to marry very well with that. So I am sending you all, as always, oceans of love. I will see you in the next video. There's a few more videos to look forward to coming to the channel this week. So I'm so happy to be able to sit in space with you all in this beautiful sacred space. And I will, of course, as always, see you in the next video. Take care.